would be nice if you can cut that down. Good morning, guys. Tatiana here, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, the camera's all jacked up. Hey everybody, Tatiana here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tatiana, and welcome. And today I'm going to just be discussing the issues that I have, that I think that I had anyway. But before I get into that, definitely like this video and subscribe to my channel. I have so many videos that I'm going to be posting here soon, so definitely stay tuned for that, especially like mommy videos and things like that. Yeah, my husband's in here, so he's making it real awkward.
I'm making it awkward.
You're just sitting there like, and then you can't even get on the camera because your hair isn't done, so it makes it weird because I'm like sitting here by myself and you just sitting over there in the corner.
Do you need me to leave?
I'm gonna just go over here to the table and
Just start it over.
Anyway, you're still staring at me. So today is a big day for me. I'm excited, I'm nervous. I just have some personal things going on that's causing these emotions. But I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the previous videos that I had. So as you may know, if you've seen my last couple of videos, I was testing for pregnancy and I was getting faint lines. Then like my period was like 5 days late. I was getting those faint lines and then they just like kind of like stopped, but they were still kind of faint. Hold on, let me get some chapstick because my lips dry. My bad. So yes, I was getting the faint lines and my period was 5 days late, which is very weird for me because either my period is early or on time. So either it's like a day or two, could be 3. It just depends. A day or 3 to 3 days early, or it's on time. The period was 5 days late. I was getting faint positives and I was having like little symptoms here and there. So let me pull up my app because I do have the symptoms in my app, so I'm going to show you guys the symptoms that I had leading up to that, which makes me feel like I had a chemical pregnancy. So I had a chemical pregnancy before, and so I have a video on my channel about my miscarriage story. And so after I had the miscarriage, I had a chemical pregnancy. So it was a miscarriage, the next month a chemical pregnancy, and the month after that I got pregnant with my daughter. So I knew I had a chemical pregnancy because I took a test and it was faint positives, and I started bleeding. Then I went to the hospital and they said no signs pregnancy. It was like 2, I think, HCG, like it was just like a 2. And so I was crying and upset because I knew that I had do you mind? So I knew I had a chemical pregnancy. So let me go. So at 9 days past ovulation, I had some acne, I had spotting, and I had the egg white discharge. So it was like the spotting and egg white discharge, so like implantation bleeding. That's what I had the 9 days past ovulation. At 10 days past ovulation, I had the watery egg white mucus and cramping. And then 11 days I had cramping and still the same discharge. And 13 days past ovulation, I was having nausea. And around those times was the same times that I was getting those faint positives. So I was having pregnancy symptoms. They're like the same symptoms that I had with my daughter. I was having those pregnancy symptoms, faint positives, periods late, but my period wound up coming on. And so I did have clotting, but when my period came on, I did have clotting, but clotting isn't abnormal for me because I do have clotting like any other time. Yeah, I really do feel like I had a chemical pregnancy because of those symptoms that I had. It only makes sense. And I was still having pregnancy symptoms. I was having faint positives, and then I just started bleeding like 5 days late. Yeah, I really think that was a chemical pregnancy, unfortunately. And so since I'm on the topic, I guess I'll just go over some like symptoms that you'll have a chemical pregnancy. Chemical pregnancy and miscarriages are kind of different. Chemical pregnancy is like, it's like a miscarriage kind of, but it's like before you can get any symptoms out, the pregnancy doesn't last, if that makes sense. So let me just go over some of the symptoms that you have, like if you do have a chemical pregnancy. So what are some of the signs and symptoms of a chemical pregnancy? So your period comes about a week later than usual. So mine came on 5 days later and was still having those positive tests. You have a positive pregnancy test, but then you get your period. You have a positive pregnancy test and then get a negative pregnancy test a few weeks later. Your period is heavier than usual and you've got more intense menstrual cramp, and you have a positive pregnancy test, but you don't notice the usual signs of pregnancy. Now that's not true for me. I did notice some signs of pregnancy. That's why I just felt like I was just like, I kept telling my husband, like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm pregnant, but I do think that that might have just been a chemical pregnancy based on the symptoms that I had and based on the information that I do have. It's more than likely that that was a chemical pregnancy, unfortunately. And as far as my period being heavier, my periods are always heavy. So ever since I had my son, my periods are like extremely heavy. I have really bad cramps, like, so that's nothing new for me. So I can't really say that that's a symptom. But yeah, guys, that is the update on what exactly is going on. I think what I'm gonna do also is, I think I'm gonna record another video in just a little bit later this evening, just get some stuff out because my babies are at daycare. So I just really want to go ahead and push some of the videos out and get some of my videos edited before my babies get home. Now, when I have to edit and my babies are here, my husband normally has them. I mean, they still all like out in the open, like especially my daughter, she just be tearing up stuff. Babe, what you think about it being a chemical pregnancy? My husband is so dry.
My bad, I mean, what you want me to say?
Okay.
I don't know, babe. I'm keeping an open mind just like you know?
Yeah, I really feel like that was a chemical pregnancy because of the symptoms that I had. Like, it just makes sense. But I'm going to I know y'all see my kitchen looking crazy. I'm going to clean up. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm going to do a video, like a clean with me video today, because I mean my house isn't horrible, but I do need to do like some cleaning. I'll probably just do that. What are you looking at? But yeah, guys, oh my goodness, you really, like, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you have to subscribe right now. But I'm just like so happy because I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Like, oh my goodness, that is just like so exciting to me. And I really need y'all to interact with me. Oh Lord, the camera all low. I really need y'all to interact with me a little bit more. Like, go ahead and just like comment on the videos, talk to me. Definitely talk to me. I'll chop it up with you, have a conversation with you. I really wish, sorry, I was stuck. I really wish I had some fun things going on today so I can like vlog that. But for this video, I just really wanted to like give you guys an update on what was going on. And for me, a pregnancy is a pregnancy. So like, whether it's a chemical pregnancy, miscarriage, or whatever, it's still hard to think about it. And with chemical pregnancies, it isn't always definite, which makes it hard, but you can go based off your symptoms. So if you were getting a positive pregnancy test, like I was, the faint positives, because the only test that I don't think I seen anything on was the first response, like the little cheapy test. Like, I had like 4 different brand tests that I tried, and all of them had the faint positive except the first response. But that's nothing new because first response always did that to me. Like, I would just like it would either be an indent, and it was like one of those little gray lines, so I don't really count that as a faint positive because it's like gray, like it's not like positive. But a pregnancy is a pregnancy, no matter how long it lasted, or you know. That is the update. For me, it just only made sense. Like, if you had a chemical pregnancy, tell me what your symptoms were. Tell me what, like, comment below and just let me know like what kind of symptoms you had. What, like, if you had the similar thing happen to you. Like, if your period was just late, you was having faint positives, but it wouldn't get like darker. It was just like those positives was just staying the same. Like, they wasn't getting darker or anything. It did get a little bit darker at one point though. It did get a little bit darker, but then after that, they was just like the same. Do you guys think that I had a chemical pregnancy. At the end of this video, I'm just going to have like my other 2 videos for you to watch them, so you can see like what exactly I'm talking about if you're just coming across this video and didn't see my other ones. It's an unfortunate thing. To me, that's the only logical thing. Yeah, like your period can be late sometimes with PCOS, but I haven't had late periods since before my daughter. Yeah, but that's my update. I'm gonna go ahead and record my other video, get this out the way. In the other videos, you couldn't really see the faint lines. I mean, I tried to like show you guys, but I don't think you could really see it unless you're like really staring for it. But let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, so if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Go ahead and like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.